Hello guys, good morning and welcome to this episode of Kambi's channel. Follow up on the video that we released yesterday about the meeting, yesterday's meeting, and how far we are with the withdrawals. Alright, so in this video, we are going to talk about four things. Just after the meeting, there were some questions, and among those questions, there were very interesting questions that we need to bring out here. The first one is the return of normal withdrawals. So there was a question about when exactly withdrawals will be returned to normal. The second is why should we believe in iMarketing? They should give us reasons why you should believe that they will still be around, and then withdrawals will return to normalcy. The third is that the mail, they ask every investor, every partner to send a mail to their technical team if your account has not been created. That means if the unprocessed withdrawals have not been refunded back to your account. We talked about that at length in our previous video. But here we want to show you exactly the mail, the content of the mail, where it should be sent to, and what should be attached to that mail. So that is the third thing. And the fourth is the information about the cashback cards. We understand the pre-order for the cards are now already. The cards are ready. So those who requested or ordered the card, they can contact them for that. So if you are new to this channel, once again, please smash the subscribe button to subscribe and turn on all notifications so that you don't miss any of our video. Stay tuned. Alright, like I just said, the first thing which is very important for all of us is the deadline for withdrawals to start. Normal withdrawal where we can get access to our funds. So I will show you here the questions and how they were addressed yesterday at the meeting. So there were several questions that you can actually have a look at, but let me quickly touch on the very important ones here. This one, for instance, they say we see the real work of all technical staff, for which we are very grateful to them. We hope the good hour is here, that is the withdrawal time. So the answer is yes. Good night, thank you. By June, July, we should finish everything. So note that right now it's left with two things. We mentioned it yesterday in our video. Two things. The first thing is for the partners to tell iMarketing that we are fine, we are okay with our account. The unprocessed withdrawals have been refunded to our account. Yes, we are okay. Oh, it's not refunded to my account. Then you send proof for that, for them to correct it. The second is that the verification of account with the aggregators, right? So we'll get to that very soon. But this is the first one, June, July, for everything to be off so that withdrawals will start. So this is an estimate time, of course. The next question, which was about why should we consider iMarketing, believe the reasons why we should believe that they will be around, and that yes, things will come back to normalcy. This is the answer from Eugene, of course. He said, "Thank you, we are aware of the responsibility. The easiest thing will be to write off everything for the war and leave. But we are apparently not looking for easy ways." That is ways out, and continue to do our job. You understand? So in addition, he mentioned again the two things left to be done. So this is it. So why should we believe them? The reasons, clearly, they are still around, they are still working. We can see that they can just put everything on top of the wall and whatever, and then go off. But they are still here, and he said that we hope that by the next briefing we'll finish with paragraph 1, which is, of course, we telling them that this account has not been refunded, this is not correct, and that, so that they can correct it. And the time for the second part, the second issue will be clear for us. So once our marketing team returns to the 48-hour protocol, they will have more time to review everything. So that is the thing. So verification by aggregator does not depend on us, as we transmit information and wait for a decision from them for next question. So that is it. And I understand so far about 50% of the accounts have been actually verified. So it's left with 50%. As you know, they have a lot of publishers with several aggregators that they have to deal with, and that is not easy. So I believe we are about to enter May, so let's hope that the month of June definitely something proper will come out of them. So now the third thing, they say pay attention to paragraph 8 of the main part of the meeting. So the third thing, like we're saying, pay attention to paragraph 8 of the main part of the meeting, of the minutes of the briefing dated 4th April 20th. So that was yesterday. So this is the very thing, the main thing that is on us to do, and wait for the verification of the aggregators. Then we are done. So the company asks you to inform by mail. This is the contact at i.marketing if your raw withdrawal was not returned to your account. Exactly, that is what the unprocessed withdrawals. So if they are not being returned to account, this is the time to react. So these are the things they want to be sent to them. 1. Do not write to Telegram support. 2. Write a notification letter to the above address exactly from the mailbox that is assigned to the account where the raw output was not returned. So this is the address you have to send the letter to, or you have to send the mail, rather, you have to send the mail to. This is the address. Now the second thing, take note of that. They say the mailbox from which the accounts have not been returned to. So this is very, very simple and clear. For instance, if you use mark@gmail.com to create your account, and it is that account that have not been returned, it's that account funds that have not been returned. So use mark@gmail.com to send them the mail. To send them the mail to contact@i.marketing. Use mark@gmail.com as a mail that you use to create the account, and it is that account for mark@gmail.com. That account is that account that has a problem. Is that account that does not have the unprocessed fund return. That is it. So don't use, for instance, levis@gmail.com instead of mark@gmail.com. No, don't use that. So use mark@gmail.com if it is mark@gmail.com that has the account which is not correct, right? So we are clear on that. Then third, attach screenshots to the notification letter showing clearly that the raw withdrawal was not returned to the account. Exactly, I mentioned that yesterday, that some time ago they told us that we should take screenshot of all the accounts that we initiated withdrawals for, so that at the end, when they finish everything and then the amount does not reflect the initial amount that you can actually react and claim it. So that is it. You attach screenshot. Write concisely, respectfully in the format of a business letter. Specify the date, time, amount, and the process and the unprocessed withdrawal not returned to the account, as well as the withdrawal method. For example, withdrawal was made using BTC. So that is the request, the method, the payment method that you use. Exactly. The withdrawal you were requesting for the withdrawal, you use BTC or EAT or ETH or USDT. So mention very well that that is the withdrawal method you use in the letter. Indicate in the letter your mail. Again, the letter. You send the letter. You send the letter. You send the mail through your mark@gmail.com, for instance. But mention the letter again, your mail, ID, last name, and first name as in the account in question. Exactly. So all those things should be mentioned correctly. Assign a title to the letter before sending. So the letter you are sending to them, to this contact, the letter should take this title: unprocessed output not returned to the account. Right? Then you put the mail and then your ID. If necessary, seek the help of an experienced superior mentor when writing and sending a letter. So do not put off this time for a long time. Send the letter as quickly as possible. Please, guys, send the letter as quickly as possible. Don't wait and wait for a long time, since the speed of returning the remaining unreturned previously unprocessed withdrawal now depends on this efficiency. Okay, so that is it. So that is the format of the letter, and I think there is a summary of that clearly here for us. For those who have not returned their fund to the cashback on the green card, urgently write a letter to the technical support urgently. So this is the, for instance, this is the mail you have to send the letter to. So this, for instance, they are giving us some sample here. We are writing from the mail to which the I.marketing account was created. Right. So letter subject. So the output was not returned, like we mentioned in here just now. The title of the letter. The title is somewhere here. I'm not dedicate this. The title here. Unprocessed output not returned to the account. So I guess that is the same thing. So output was not returned. Correct. So the text of the letter, this is the text of the letter. Hello, withdrawal request not returned. So to my account, blah blah blah. This is the date and the time I made the withdrawal request, the amount I made, the currency, that is the payment, the withdrawal method, the currency, BTC, whatever, and the output address. So the address that you send to the iMarketing platform to do the withdrawal. So you put the address there. That is the wallet address. So check, please. So they give us a format here for that to do. So successfully, sincerely, full name. So you put your full name and you send it. Then attach to email. You put your email address here, and the screen attached to the email. You put the screenshot of the history of your withdrawals. So screenshots of the history of withdrawals with the mark of the application, right? So that is it. So you attach the screenshot, then you attach the green card screen also at the time you were withdrawing, but you took a screenshot of all that. So you attach it to it. Then now again, you take another screenshot of the same green card, the way it's showing right now. You take a screenshot of that one also, and then you attach it to it. So right, that is the third thing. And then the last one I mentioned already is the card. They mentioned that the card already is somewhere, but because of time, I will not be able to trace it back there. But basically, that is what I want to put across in this very video. So guys, you have to act quickly on this. Check your account, your balance, to make sure that yes, it's okay, it's correct, and quickly send the mail and attach all the screenshots to it. Thank you for being with me. Thank you once again for your support. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and activate the notification bell. Thank you and keep safe.